Hey y'all, what's happening? I just wanted to try to give a little bit of advice when it comes to manifesting in terms of things that I know that I've experienced. Um, so many people have so many different techniques when it comes to manifesting, and it almost feels like they make it a little bit harder than what it actually is, with writing stuff down, um, scripting, being in a certain vibration or frequency, having a certain kind of feeling about something, and just some of it really feels like it's unnecessary. Um, the thing that I've discovered about manifesting and getting the things that I want, I've always gotten the things that I wanted um, when it comes to being with certain people, having certain material things. Um, I remember, and this may not seem like much, but this is the way things have happened for me. And I didn't even realize that I was doing it because it wasn't something that was really spoken of in my circle um, back when I was younger. And I'm talking about, over 20 years ago, or about 15, 20 years ago. I remember when, even more than 20 years ago actually, thinking about this one situation when I wanted a car and I didn't really want anything really big. And my friend Nakasi had a neon. And this might have been around like when they first came out, and I visited him and he had one, and I was thinking to myself like, wow, like this is a really cute little car. Excuse me, y'all. And I was just thinking, this is a really cute little car. I would love to have a neon as well. And he said that it wasn't, that expensive to have. And I was like, okay, so I could do that, like if it's affordable. I didn't really know how I was going to do it, but I just kept envisioning myself in this car, driving it, the color that I would want. And I had already had a feeling like it was already mine. I can't explain it in any other way except to say, like, when you're a kid and if you remember how that feeling was when you were a kid and you would play make believe or pretend, and you would make up this story about who you were as a person and what you had or how people treated you, or things like that. It kind of felt like that. And so when, as a kid, things tend to feel kind of real. And me having that car, as I seen myself in my mind, it actually felt really real, like I already had it. And I don't know how long it was after that situation. I'm trying to think. It was maybe, dang, I'll say 5. Was it like 5? It wasn't no 5 years. Maybe. It might have been about 5 years. 5 years or so. I ended up getting that car. Now, the way that I got the car, which it really doesn't matter, but my brother had gave me his old VW, and I got into a car accident with it. Somebody ended up hitting me. And because they hit me, that car ended up being considered totaled. And matter of fact, let me think. Yeah, that car ended up being considered as being totaled, and so I was able to get another car from the insurance money, and I ended up getting a neon, and I got the color that I wanted. I got the interior, the color that I wanted. It was weird, but like everything that I thought of or imagined myself having, I always got. People that I always wanted to be with. When I was younger, when I was younger, there was this guy, and I think he probably was about, maybe a good 8 years. Let me think. Yeah, I think he was about 8 years older than me. And of course, I was a kid, but I had a crush on him. And I just always thought that he was like so cute. So when I got older, when you're older, 8 years is not a lot. But I always thought from when I was younger, I wanted to be with him. And lo and behold, what happened? One evening, while I was out, I seen him. He approached me and asked me that, if I was seeing anybody. We started seeing each other. And I was just like thinking like, wow, like I always wanted to be with this person. And when I would think about it, it was almost like, like how you daydream or you have like these so-called fantasies and you think about how it is to have what you want or be with the person that you want to be with. I would just keep on playing the whole thing over in my mind about just how it would be like being with him, like the way that I would feel. And it felt real because in your mind, your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what is reality and what is fantasy. And because of that, and when you continue to go into that mode of so-called daydreaming, especially when you get ready to like go to sleep, and that ends up being like the most prevalent thought that you have, whatever it is that you desire, at some point there comes a turn of events that will happen that will allow whatever it is that you want to come to pass. So this is just my take. Like I said, I think that it's a lot easier than what people put into it, saying you have to do like all these different things. For me, all it's ever been is me focusing on what I want, thinking about it, kind of like in this daydream kind of state like you do like as a kid, make believing or pretending that you already have it, creating a scenario around what it is that you want, and continuing to have that same thought over and over and over, and just waiting for it to happen. But you also detach from how it happens. You don't put a whole lot of emphasis in, doing certain things. You just allow things to happen as natural as they're going to happen. And I'm telling you, this is the way that I see manifesting coming about. So, I don't know. I hope that this helps someone somewhere. And you have to persist in it, okay? It's not like you just do it one time or two times or 3 times or whatever. You just keep on doing it until you actually see it come about. So you guys let me know what you think. And hopefully it helps somebody, because sometimes it just be like that.